afternoon, everyone out there. Welcome to Modcast episode 3. I am one of your co-hosts. I am Kuja. With me, as always, is the lovely Rogue X-Rated.
Hello.
Today we actually have a normal intro. I know last intro was very hilarious because Rogue was in a hyper at that point.
Yes.
Yes, a very good hyper at that point. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one this time, so, because lots of things, it's weird, lots of things have happened in the server, but nothing that we need to extend out. We don't have to introduce anybody today, so there's no special guests today.
We have some people we may want to introduce to talk about a few things at some point, but not just yet.
No.
We kind of need to sort that stuff out first.
Yes, we've got a little bit of work to do. Now, you may have noticed the title about Rogue disappearing. Yes, she's here.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gone. Bye.
That is because our lovely Rogue X-Rated is going to be missing for about 3 weeks, possibly 4 podcasts. We don't know yet.
I'll be missing for 3 weeks, and then I'm probably going to be dead to the world, jet-lagged, in dying captivity? I don't even know anymore.
Captivity or cactivity?
Cactivity. I don't know, I might use the toilet a bit.
She is disappearing across to the world of the States.
The world of the States. I just call it the America lands, but you know.
Oh, the America lands. Also, she's going over there for a certain festival.
See.
That happens to, from what I gather, the festival involves lights,
dinosaurs,
muses, and dinosaurs. And it is called Lost Lands.
It's literally full of bass, just non-stop bass, and they even have some comedy acts on the Thursday. They got music and comedy on the Thursday, just to perk everyone up in the camp because we got nothing to do. Nothing to do but play games with dinosaurs and other Lost Landers.
So she's going to have a very good time, whilst the rest of the mod team and admin team will be keeping an eye on the server and making sure all of you snacks and not become naughty snacks.
Oh, I swear, you guys better behave, else you're going to feel the wrath of the rogue when she comes back.
So, you're only going to have me on the modcast for a while.
Almost a month.
Almost a month. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I do not have to on the console.
Really? And just the lovely sounds of Kiwi interrupting with those short messages.
Yeah,
that make no sense. So the Lost Lands. Okay.
Yes.
Should I talk a little bit about?
Yes, why don't you go ahead? I will mute so that everything can be sorted.
Okay. So, a little basics. Kuja, you're not muted. Oh. Well, that confused me. Okay, so, basically, Lost Lands, top and bottom of it is dubstep and dinosaurs. That's basically the whole thing about Lost Lands. There's a lot more to it, though. But I guess you're gonna have to wait until I come back because I may be making a vlog. So you guys can see it for yourselves, which will be over on my channel. I started planning this last year, actually. I've been wanting to go to Lost Lands for a total of nearly 3 years now when it started. Lost Lands was created by an artist that I absolutely adore called Excision. Some people may know already that I actually have an Excision tattoo on the back of my head. Nothing says that you love musicians' work quite like dedicating the entirety of the back of your head to a piece of his. Um, so I've been planning it. Roughly spent at least $1,000 on being able to do this now. Um, that's without taking into consideration the spending money that I will have. There's also the fact that it went from me flying to Ohio straight out and only staying for the festival to me flying to Philly. Now, let me fill you in on some little stories about that. So, I think it was about 2013, if not earlier than that. I actually met a bunch of people. They were really cool. Um, and this was on Facebook, and we've been talking for like 2 years or so. And I just one day decided, you know what? I want to come meet you guys. I'm. It's been long enough. I want to be able to meet you in person. So in 2015, I'd saved up all the money that I could, and I flew out to Philadelphia. And I was there for an entire month. It was madness. I stayed at my friend Chambers. He had his own apartment with a couple of other friends of his. I think there was like four of them living there. Um, and it was a nice little area. A load of one-way streets, really a pain in the butt to get around. Um, but I just it was like really nice to be there. It was really nice to see my friends and just hang out. Me and my friend Chambers was walking down the street one day, and there was this woman in front of us. There was just us like behind her, and we were doing some like death metal screaming, and she just starts running away. That was something that was funny. There was also I got to go to New York to see New Year's Day. I think that was like the second day that I was there. I took a Greyhound bus from Philly to New York City. Um, and my friend Chambers was working that day, so I met him there. My friend Tay came from Delaware, and she actually she was there for Relapse Symphony. I was there for Get Scared, Relapse Symphony, Darksiders, and New Year's Day. So um, we all had our little things that we were excited to see there. Um, so little backstory for Relapse Symphony. Me and Tay actually met through Relapse Symphony online. I'd known Tay for way longer than I knew Chambers or any of my other friends out in Philly. And it was like really nice to actually meet her finally. Um, but the coolest part is because of the fact that we both knew Brett and JC, like when I was actually there, we like saw them walking by. I think this was before Chambers even shown up, and we were just waiting in the queue. This was down Soho, I believe, Soho in New York City, and so Brett and JC going by, everyone's like shouting at them, like, "Hey, it's you guys!" I shout at them, and they like turn around, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're here!" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here!" And it was like the entire like concert was amazing. Um, I didn't catch all of the set because apparently New York's weird and they let people in when sets have already begun. I didn't even catch Darksiders, but I managed to meet him, which I was happy about. And he gave me a sticker because they'd packed away the merch. But that's like one little story. We ended up going to New Jersey. I can't remember whereabouts it was. It was somewhere where our uncle lived. We stayed overnight, got the train back to New York in the morning. Me and Chambers ended up in Toys R Us, rest in peace. And then we got some New York pizza and headed back. And the best thing is, Chambers had never been to New York either. I'd never been to New York. We were basically just discovering it for the first time on our own. It was amazing. Um, I wouldn't ever want to live there or anything. But it's great for like day trips. I will say that much. But a few things happened while I was out there. There was the numerous times I was on runs to Wawa. I really miss Wawa. Like, Wawa mac and cheese is the best. I used to do runs to Wawa to get packs of cigarettes as well because I was tired of trying to hunt down cig papers and filters and stuff. Which there was no filters. That's one thing I didn't like. I couldn't find filters anywhere. Um, so there was the 7-Eleven runs. I really miss those too. I miss 7-Eleven. Where I always got like these mozzarella sticks. They were really nice. But not all of the 7-Elevens had them, which was sad. But the specific ones that I went to, it was like, yeah, they had them. I got those. We had slushies and stuff. I did spend my 21st there, so I was in New Jersey for my 21st in Atlantic City with my friend Fiore and Kaylee. And we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and I got really embarrassed because this lady that worked there came over with free ice cream for me because it was my 21st, and she almost embarrassed me by singing happy birthday, and I was like, no, I'll just take the hug, thanks. So that was a fun one. We did get like a drink in that casino though, and it was expensive. It was like I think like $10 for a gin and lemonade. I was like, huh, okay, that's pricey. But my friend, like that was like my first Wawa experience too, because my friend Fiore drove me out to Wawa, and I got some mac and cheese because I really wanted some mac and cheese, and he, instead of helping me, was laughing at me because I didn't know how to stop the thing. I didn't know how to end the transactions. So I'm just there like pressing all these options like, why does it ask me if I want coffee? Why is it asking me if I want bread? How do I end this? So yeah, a little thing for any Americans out there to laugh at. There was the little festival called Operation Anarchy that I went to, which is sadly not around anymore, along with the place that it was at in Philly, legendary Dobbs, rest in peace. So there was that, which was literally the day before I turned 21, and Fury decided to tell them that I wasn't 21 yet, so I couldn't drink until the midnight, which was like, why would you do this to me? Because obviously legal age for drinking is 18 here, and I'm well equipped for drinking.
Well equipped for drinking, yes.
Yeah. Another little thing was the house party. I went to a house party on Halloween while I was over there because it was during the month of October. It was like from the 15th to the 15th, so 15th of October till 15th of November 2015. So I actually like turned up to this house party. I did like my special effects. I went as a zombie. Everyone just turned around and they're like, whoa.
I have seen some of your special effects looks, and I can fully understand why they said wow.
Yeah, literally, you could hear a pin drop. It was literally that, like, everyone just stopped dead in their tracks. They just looked at me and just, like, whoa. It was like, okay, that's a new one. So yeah, there was that. Oh god, that night was funny. Me and Jeremy were absolutely wasted. We drank a lot. I was on like I was mixing drinks. I had like a mixed cocktail. I think I had some Jaeger and some rum.
So you got very, very, very drunk from the sounds of it.
Yeah, I got very drunk, and it was Chelsea. Chelsea was driving us. She was sober. And I think it was Wawa, or it was either Wawa or Sunoco we ended up going into. And me and Jeremy were just fucking drunk out of our faces. And we were just like laughing at a bag of potato chips. And it was so fucking stupid. But it was funny for some reason.
So it sounded like you had a lot of fun over there.
Yeah, I had a blast. Honestly, it was one of the reasons why when my friend Draco, because I met Draco at that house party, my friend Draco's like, oh, well, I can see about you staying here, and then I can go to Lost Lands with you. I'm like, dude, yeah, let's do it. So, little detail on my friend Jeremy. She came out as a trans woman. She finally figured herself out. I'm so proud of her. And she's going through the operations and stuff now. So, she's doing all the hormone stuffs. So,
Okay.
can't wait to have a good catch up with her. And I should be being able to stay there
Just London.
while I'm over in Philly, because I'm flying over to Philadelphia, and then I'll be there for a couple of weeks, and then me and Draco are going to be driving out to Ohio, where the festival is. So, a couple of days ago, he actually said he got the wristbands. So I've seen the wristbands, and you can actually check my Instagram right now, and you'll be able to see the post that I did with the wristbands and the little pop-out dinosaur things that you get with it. It's really cool.
So I have to ask, right? Because you're going to go over there, you're not going to miss any of us, are you?
I am actually at the minute a little bit sad because I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss all the snacks. I'm gonna miss you guys, obviously. I'm gonna miss Jake and Guy's video uploads. I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss the live streams.
You're going to miss these modcasts for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit emotional about it, but it gives me something to look forward to when I come back, at least.
Yes.
It gives me something to come back to.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna have a blast. When I come back, I'm not gonna be back here. I might pop in, but when on my way back, I am going to be I'm going to be seeing Static Eggs, like the day after I get back.
So you're
I'll
going to
be
be a
seeing
very
Static X.
jet-lagged rogue seeing Static X, having another blast because you can.
And probably getting drunk, because
probably
I don't
getting
do that
drunk.
often.
So you're still going to be having fun. So what we will do, right, is we will all of us, the snacks, the mod team, the admin team, and I'm sure Jake will join in with this. We wish you a good time. Wish you have a great time over there, and enjoy seeing your friends and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss. I'm so conflicted because I'm gonna miss everybody, but at the same time, I'm happy that I'm gonna see everybody else. So yeah, I'm like really excited but sad at the same time. Hey.
Right. So yeah, no. I do apologise if you did hear anything. Miss Kiwi was being slightly rude to her friends, but that's normal for her. So
Hey.
yeah, she's just.
Get off of my phone.
So we will miss you as well, but I can promise you that you will not come back to a burning server. You will come back to a clean, pristine server with everything still intact and no one losing their mind.
Yeah.
And Jake and
swear.
Kaya will be very looked after. Because even though there's you and Kiwi as mods on the YouTube, there is now a third mod on the YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. That was actually kind of funny. Just like, hey, I'm not gonna be around. You need to push your mod. Oh, I keep meaning to make him a mod, actually. Really, Jake?
But that was not long. That happened, and then not long after that, we happened to have a bubble incident. Would you like to explain why the bubbles arrived?
So basically, one night I got a little bit emotional and I decided to write a letter. Then I waited to get paid so I could send said letter, but I needed an envelope, so I went to the post office. I bought an envelope. I couldn't find an actual envelope that wasn't a pack of envelopes. I probably should have got the pack of envelopes, but hey ho. I ended up getting this like really like the ones with the bubble wrap basically. And while I was waiting to pay for this envelope, I noticed a pack of bubbles. And I thought, oh, maybe I should get a pack of bubbles. And I was actually in a call with Kuja at this point. And I said, should I just randomly send him a pack of bubbles? And he said yes. So I bought the pack of bubbles. I put the pack of bubbles in with the letter. And I sent it.
And lo and behold, it magically it arrived just in time for the live stream.
Yeah. Can we appreciate how aggressively he opened that envelope?
Yes, and also how aggressively he spent trying to get into those bubbles. And then, not long after he got into those bubbles, he was blowing said bubbles. And then
Honestly.
decided to also say, bubbles.
Bubbles. He's like, bubbles. Honestly. I honestly could not have asked for a better response to the bubbles.
I do believe we were in a call at that point as well, yet again, when he was on the stream.
Yeah, we were in a call while I was literally dying of laughter to a point where I didn't even realise he'd thanked me for the bubbles because I was too busy laughing.
Yes. But, see, this is stuff we're going to miss from the Rogue. She's very good with the server. But I'm going to yes, we're going to make sure that everything is sorted in the server. And that we're still going to do the modcasts. We're still going to be keeping an eye on Jake. We're still going to be modding on Jake's streams. Eventually, we might start getting other snacks as guests on the modcasts, but that's a few weeks away yet. Because personally, and I think I can say this for actually all of the mod team and all of the admin team, if we could have anyone as a special guest right now, or in the next after Rogue comes back, it would be Jake himself.
It would be great to have Jake on here, to be honest.
Yes.
That'd be a cool little thing.
So, what we might end up doing is I might be doing a temporary co-host, or even making another co-host, so there'll be 3 co-hosts in total for the mod streams. so that we can have someone else to be here and help with the updates. Which brings me nicely on to the updates of the server.
The one update of the server. Well, technically two, but the one update of the...
There is 2 updates so far, the major ones that have happened this week. We've been very busy with the snack chat and everything else, so the chats are being used very nicely. But we put a poll out about 24 hours ago.
Let me bring that up.
Yes.
Yeah, we put a poll out, basically asking if anyone would be interested in a paranormal discussions channel in the server. We had 96 votes saying yes, and only 7 saying no. So that's a thing now.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's now a full section in the server, so people can talk about paranormal and stuff. From now on, if there is any suggestions or if anyone has any ideas that they would like for chats, please put it into the suggestions for us. We will discuss it, and we will also then put it out to a public vote for people to choose if they would like or not, because any new text channels that are going to be made, we need to make sure they're actually going to be used.
Yeah, we don't want to just make anything and then put all the effort into it just to find out that it's not getting used. It's only one person that wanted to use it. So, unfortunately, part of our job is making sure that it applies to everybody, not just one person. Like, I might like it, but does everybody else like it? That's basically what we have to think, and we hope you understand that.
We do currently have another poll out right now from myself. That is to do with something we have been organising for a while, which is snack community gaming nights. And I've chosen the game, and I've put the poll out to see how many people play it on different systems, so that we can see if I can organise a gaming night where other snacks can play with other snacks and go and have some fun killing some zombie type enemies on a game called Killing Floor 2. And it will be streamed on to Munro's basement.
Rude. Kidding.
I do understand that the only reason Rogue is saying rude is due to the lack of equipment that she has.
Yeah. I don't even have a TV, guys. Welcome to my life. The life of only owning a phone. And instruments.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too bad if you're on instruments, but... So.
No. But eventually we will be getting her into the gaming sessions with us. But that is the other poll. Now, the biggest major update we do have to give for the server is how many members we now have.
We have over 500 people in this server. I don't know, shall we get like an actual result here right now? We'll get a live result.
A live result of how many... Right at this point, at this time, at like nearly 20 past 3 in the morning.
It's almost 20 past 3 in the morning UK time. On Thursday, the 12th of September, and we have 537 people in this server.
Yes, that is a lot of people.
That's a lot of snacks.
That's a lot of snacks.
I won't go hungry for a while.
No. So we can thank Mr. Jake Monroe for putting the link to the Discord. But we do sometimes maybe mention that he seems to forget to put it in every video.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people have had to literally dig to past videos to find the Discord. We're trying to get his ass in check. It's fine.
Yeah, so but do not worry. If you know people that want to get on the Discord, what we are going to start doing is under every video, one of us of the mods will comment with the Discord link if it is not in the description.
Yeah, so feel free as well to share the podcast to people.
Yes. The podcast
'Cause,
is also posted up on the announcements channel every Thursday at the same time as Jake would upload,
Yeah. But yeah,
which is 10 o'clock UK time.
we do wish that there was more of a fun stuff to talk about this time. I don't know. It's fun stuff for me.
It's
but
fun stuff, yes. However, we are already near enough at our limit for recording right now.
How long we got?
We're at 30 minutes now.
Oh damn.
I know. That's because you have a habit of liking to talk, I do believe.
That's not a bad thing for a modcast.
No, it's not a bad thing for a modcast. So, what we're going to do is we're going to leave this modcast here. We're going to
No,
let
we're
you... Yes, we are.
No,
we're
not.
going to let you snacks, rest and relax.
Wagwan.
Behave.
Either way.
Or I will not be buying you any more Monster.
No Freddos for you.
So, I'm going to say goodbye from me.
Goodbye from you. I mean me.
Right. Stay safe, stay awesome, everyone, and we will see you all.
And stay starchy.
And that too. And we will see you all in the next modcast. See you
No,
next week.
I won't. I won't.
Goodbye all.
Bye, Felicia.